Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 4 of Beyond Blue in the Marine Biologist Plays series. Today, we are going to get back in and see what we can find out about Mirai. I'm still pretty intrigued about everything
Day
that's
7. About
happened.
to enter the Twilight Zone.
Ooh.
I'm following Andrea's family down to the seamounts where I hope to observe them hunting. Arena has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
Turtles. Now, I've been super curious about the dive suit because obviously it has to be pressurized in some way so that when she dives down so deep, there isn't any repercussions, like pressure-wise, as well as, like, of course, like, where is the oxygen coming from other than the helmet? There's so many questions I have about this tech, and I'm super excited to figure it out. Hopefully we get an answer, but we shall see. All right, looks like ooh, a crab. Spider crab. If I'm being honest, I love crabs, but these ones, because they're so arachnid-esque, they freak me out. Whenever I see them in like aquariums, it just gives me like the heebie-jeebies. And I know that sounds so silly, but it's just, listen, I never said it was a rational fear. It is definitely an irrational fear, but it is what it is. Can't fix it. Oh. I'm assuming some of our tech is broken down. Or it's a camera? Maybe a camera. Silver Chimera. Ooh, Chimera Phantasma. I love that name. This is really cool. Yeah, it looks like it's probably just a camera. Another Silver Chimera. Let me just scan everything. Should probably go to the quest marker. I get so excited scanning things. If you've been with me through the Endless Ocean series, you know. If you know, you know. Comb jelly. Ooh. I wonder why it's stagnant. It's a big hammerhead. Oh, there's another sunfish. Comb jelly. Are these? I wonder what's floating through the water. I doubt they're bubbles. A mola mola, ocean sunfish. Maybe they are bubbles. So many questions. I'm going to assume they are bubbles, but they just make me think of, like, I don't know, different bacteria or detritus that could be floating through the water. I'm definitely thinking too much into it.
Want to hear something cool? So do I. I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
Ooh.
That's right. Andre is going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
All right, let's see how it goes. Oh. Huh. I wonder if this is the mining sensor alarm. Oh, excuse me. Well.
Okay, time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan wants to know how you will know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
Let's see. Aw. Let's give him a quick scan. Huh. All right, let's check the fluke. Rather, scan the fluke.
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right?
We have.
How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Oh, wow.
That's a long, slow ballad.
Huh. I didn't realize their songs were that long. More octopus squid. Looks like they're luminescent, their eyes and some of their tentacles. They're quite large, honestly. Ooh, here's a little shoal of orange ruffy. I think I read that properly. And more comb jellies. A mola mola. And its friend. Oh, where? Hang on. There we go. Pilot fish. The turtle. Oh my gosh, look at the jellies.
And feasting on some moon jellies.
That is odd. Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure.
How pretty. Munch, munch. Look at it eating. We scan these jellies as well. These large group of them. I think I got them all. All of the jellies, at least. Oh, this is so pretty. Hello, friend. Oh, look at him munching. Maybe. There we go. Nom 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 nom. Okay, let's see if this is the same individual.
I found the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together? Wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles. Enjoy your beautiful moon jellies.
Moon jellies are beautiful. There is a decent chance this jelly will regenerate itself.
Do tell.
In fact, a few species of jellyfish are technically immortal.
Huh.
They can revert from being full grown to their younger state and essentially start their life cycle over.
Thank you, Arena, who will make us all immortal one day.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. All these lovely feast of jellyfish for the leatherback. Okay, one more once over. Just to make sure. Oh, that is our whale friend. I wonder if there's anything... Aha! Further down. I'm sure there is. There has to be, right? Ooh. More spider crabs. What is this little thing? A John Dory. Does it have something? Oh, I thought it was eating something. I guess not. There goes one of our drones. How did I not get this patch of fish? Guess I didn't dive down to the bottom of the anchor of the buoy. All of the the zoom scans. All of the normal scans. Is that a whiptail? No, it's a hammerhead. Alrighty, let's see what there is to see up here.
Dana squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Arena. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, a what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
There we go.
Scott from Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
Ah! I don't know if that was incidental or if I just got too close. That was kind of scary. Very neat. I think I got most of them. Oh, look. There's two large groups. I missed one of these fish. Alright, looks like I got them all. Heading back to the buoy. It's like, yeah, I might not have gotten these. Perfect. 43! Holy cow, there's a lot of comb jellies to find. And they're just kind of stagnated. Next mission. Huh. For both being sensor alarms, they sounded very different.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I've just activated your UV light.
First of all,
Ooh.
don't mess with my suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise.
Zoom scan using white light and change UV and zoom scan patterns. I wonder where they're going to have us scan with the UV. Guess we'll find out shortly, actually. Determined to find as many comb jellies as I can. Okay. Must go back.
What am I looking for here?
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
What do you use, Andre? Inquiring minds must know.
I've tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here.
Oh.
Oh, what the?
Mirai,
An octopus.
are you okay?
Other than getting inked in front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Oh, wonderful.
A sneaky octopus got it. Oh, we can. We can. I was curious if we'd be able to go through there. Just giving me very Little Mermaid vibes. Ooh. Scan this little booger. Alright, it looks like our next location is pretty close. I wonder if they'll have us... I think this is where we might need to scan the... using UV or zoom scan. It's in the area, I think. Ah, here we are. Human perspective. Change to UV violet light. Oh! So here's the white light. The UV light makes them glow. Very neat. And now we scan
Swell
again.
sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's pretty cool. So that's UV, and here's red. Neat. All right, so we need to zoom scan another individual. Huh. So here's the shark perspective. So when you zoom scan using different lights, it seems that you're viewing, oops, different perspectives. So in the white light,
Next, you
we're
can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Well, uni was a good time.
so we're seeing what humans would see in this white light. Now, as opposed to what sharks would see, they would see this, which is really neat. At least this swell shark is how they see. Oh, so you can constantly have your bodysuit to see what version you're viewing in. That's neat. Now I understand. I know I accidentally pressed it last time we were streaming, or excuse me, doing a Let's Play, and I had no idea what it was really used for. The more you know. I wonder if the whale. No, not any different.
Okay, last boy of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect. Well,
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic, it takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic.
Science magic. I could swear I saw something. Oh, there's our sperm whales. And they're rather close. Gotcha. Oh, they're diving. Oh, pretty close to the
Sperm
initial
whale, I
buoy.
think yes, it's hunting. First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology.
All right. They're increasing the sound frequency.
Come on, come on. And then the buzz. I got it.
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
I think he was making a joke.
Got it. But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close to prey.
This is just a warm-up. The real fun will come in the deep.
Ooh. I'm excited to see what prey that they'll have the sperm whales hunt. Wait. Ah, the babies!
Andre. Well, there's no way these little ones are thousands of miles off course. Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Right. Let's scan a few of these to get their gender.
Hmm. Look at the little babies.
There's a tiny tag here.
Oh.
Andre?
Okay. There's another one with a little bitty tag on it too.
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
I may just start, but let me check on that tag first.
Oops. Looks like they've all been tagged. There we go. I think I've got them all. I think. One, two. I think I've got all 6 of them. And then the last one. Yeah, I've scanned all of them. Okay. Well, Andre? No answers. I'm ready to see this hunt.
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I think we found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
Not sure I can catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah,
It
let's
looks
hope
just
that's all
like
it
that.
is.
Let's end it here.
It does look like a ship strike. It's pretty long though, meaning that it goes down the long part of its back, which is pretty suspicious.
I know it seems like Andre worries about everything.
You can
I
see
don't
the
really
scars.
understand where that comes from. Everyone's
Aw.
seen the pictures.
the
I
baby.
can tell you, it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well.
Oh.
By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region. We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did. But seeing this large man spend day after day carrying tiny turtles from the nest to the
Oh.
water, it inspired us to stay. I mean, coming back now, it feels like another world. Andre is not an angry man, Arena. He's just a man who gets angry when he sees people say it's too hard, or that they don't care at all.
Hmm. Let me turn this down. There we go. I feel like that's an acceptable level. Okay. Let's go back to the helm. Andre's message.
Hi, Mirai. Sorry to miss the post-dive brief. I've been listening to our humpback recordings for hours and got myself in a kind of funk. Actually, I started listening to the humpbacks and then switched to Miles Davis. Anyway, I don't see any clear sign that our playback influenced any of the other whales yet, but I just know we're on the right track. I'm sorry to be in such a mood. Don't know what to make of those turtles or what's going on with our sperm whale family. Right. Catch you in a bit.
Unlocked another song. Ooh. Maybe it'll be the one that he was listening to. I guess I can't. Next dive brief. Search for giant... Oh, alright. Collect microbial near large biome pools. Search for giant squid and jellyfish using a light-based lure that mimics bioluminescent arms. That sounds really sick. Okay, I'm gonna peep around the ship a little bit before we end the episode. But it was really touching seeing how passionate that Andre is about the turtles. I absolutely love it. Oh. So I did a little research after recording, and all of these things that we're hearing, of course, like actual music, these are actual audio recordings that scientists have taken. I have found the scientists that are in this game, that developed this game, that you've been seeing throughout the little snippets, right? Let's go back. In these the audio excerpts. And I found more of their studies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post another YouTube link in the description. And if you're interested in some of the things you're seeing now, you'll definitely want to follow up and watch that video after this one. I might actually put it as the end video of this one. But in whatever case, if it doesn't work out or I do something wrong, it's going to be linked below in the comment section, or excuse me, in the description section. I I really had a good time diving more into their research outside of the game, and I think it's very transformative. So if it's something you're interested in, please give it a look. Until then, we're gonna watch these.
Jellyfish have mechanisms of self-repair. They're constantly getting like bitten by turtles and chunks getting taken away. 50% of the jellyfish population are wounded. So they've gone through 500 million years living, persisting in the ocean in simplicity, and they've come up with some remarkable ways of living. There's something called the immortal jellyfish and how they age, aging in reverse, which we're just beginning to understand, where they get old and then degenerate back into a youth again.
Benjamin Button jellyfish.
The gene pathways and how this happens, this could look at, humans. We don't have this capacity to age in reverse. It's like Benjamin Button, and it's here. And it just takes the kind of focus and dedication to look at that jellyfish and to grow that jellyfish and to figure out how to use the best available scientific tools to get at this question. It's just about kind of looking super deeply and letting the secrets unfold.
I love seeing that group of jellyfish. It looks so beautiful. One day I would love to dive in just a sea of jellyfish like this.
The energy from our star flies through the universe, through our atmosphere, and hits us at the ground. But now when we go underwater, the ocean properties of water are like pure blue filter. So it's going to filter out all these other wavelengths except blue. As you go down further, it's primarily blue, blue, blue till 700 meters. And at that level, there's still faint photons of sunlight in the blue range. And we call this the twilight zone. And there, animals are still perceiving a tiny little bit of our sun's energy. Below this, it's gone. 24/7 darkness. And it turns out that there's a ton of color vision down in the deep.
The comb
it's
jelly.
like they're making enough light down there to be able to be satisfying all the eyes of the deep sea creatures. So it's not this totally dark world down there. It's still light. It's just the animals are making the light rather than the sun. We've designed all this technology to kind of satisfy our visual hardware. As I started looking at other animals, they have totally different hardware. And I've been looking at everything through these silly little primate eyes. We have to overcome our humanness to jump behind the world of a shark or another creature and see the world from their perspective. We found a biofluorescent shark, and it only sees right at the blue-green interface. So it's really just tuned to a very similar spectrum to the environment it lives in. This fluorescence was creating greater contrast for the shark. It's like this endless well of information. We're at the very tip of the iceberg.
Isn't that beautiful? Just the green-blue hues. I feel like that's super stunning. Man, I love it. I'm having such a good time with this playthrough. I'm very thankful that some of my friends and followers suggested this to me because I have yet to be disappointed. Jellyfish lure. Ooh. So we're going to be doing some jellyfish lures next time. I wonder what we will find other than the obvious jellyfish. Wrist radio technical manual. Okay. Oh, so this is here where we're fixing some of the tech on the table. It looks like her medication's gone. Marzipan and jerky. Love that for us. And for her. Ooh. The Invisible Pearl by Ella Viola McNally. I think, yep, you could still see the medication over there. In her, and the yums for antacid. This is great. coping with loss. Oh man. I obviously know her grandmother hasn't passed yet, but when typically people experience grief and loss when a family member struggles with Alzheimer's and dementia. And so I think this is Mirai's way of preparing for, well, further preparing for that eventual loss, because her grandmother doesn't remember who she is, and she was very, very close with her grandmother. Man, I feel like all of her like backstory that we're getting is from little innuendos or like Easter eggs that we are seeing spattered throughout the sub. And I'm so curious. I want to know more. But I guess for now, we'll have to be satiated with that. Until episode 5, you all, I will see you later. Please check out the video that I'm going to link below if you are interested in this kind of content as far as the science. I truly loved it, and I think you will too. Until next time, guys, I will see you later on episode 5 of Marine Biologist Plays. Bye-bye.